Okay, welcome to our first episode, and this is the film nerd and the surfer dude.
That's
and
me.
basically it's I'm that guy that every group has one person who reads everything, watches everything, and kind of hates everything. And I've got my friend here, and he likes everything. And the reason we're doing this is we pretty much think that if I like something, it's great, and if Andrew hates something, you know it's super bad. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of film news, and every episode we're going to look at one film, and today it's going to be Alien Covenant. Okay, so in news, I'm just going to give you a quick bit of information. As I said, I watch all the TV, so you don't have to, and I stayed up late and I've watched all 4 episodes of Twin Peaks, which in America is on the Stars network. And look, it's a bit of a mixed bag. I loved the first Twin Peaks. It was the first TV which I watched and then the next day would talk to people about, and just changed the way I looked at TV. And for it to come back 25 years later is amazing. The first episode's pretty good and kind of what you expect from Twin Peaks, but it goes batshit crazy around episode 3. And by 4, you're a little bit lost. It'd be too much for Andrew, but for me, who loves that kind of stuff, I'm staying in there. It's 18 episodes, so I think we've got to come back and have another look at it.
Beautiful.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Alien Covenant, and just so you know, it's Alien Covenant is the 6th film. I can't barely say it, and I could barely watch it. I can tell you that. So. If you know, Alien and Aliens are just, great films in the pantheon of all cinema. Ridley Scott started it all, and then it went to Cameron, then it went to Fincher, then it went to Jeunet, who really stuffed it up, and then Scott reinvented it with Prometheus, and now we have Alien Covenant. And just the quick thing, you have a colony ship, and it's going around the universe. They wake up early, and they make the incredible mistake of going to this planet they've never seen before. So Andrew, what did you think?
Wow. Okay. It was. I thought I was seeing Alien. Is it 5 or 6 or 7? Whatever. But I didn't know I was seeing Prometheus 2. To me, it was Prometheus. I'd seen Prometheus, but a long time ago. I saw it I didn't even watch Prometheus 1 before I watched Prometheus 2. Only kidding. This was a great movie, but to me it wasn't really following the genre or the role of the Alien movies. I felt it was it was a Michael Fassbender. What?
Yep, Michael Fassbender.
Apologies out there, Michael, if you're watching this. I don't think he would. It was like a showcase of his amazing talent. I saw him in not only 1 or 2 scenes, but 2 different characters. Look, I liked it, but I thought it was just missed the whole excitement and danger and the intrigue and the suspense that the normal Alien movies had. So I gave it. I'm not giving you stars. I don't think we're doing that. Are we giving stars for this? I don't know.
No,
we're not. We're just
think,
reviewing
yeah.
it. Look, it's worth seeing. It's a big cinematography kind of movie. It's action, but I was on the fence. I didn't like it as much as I thought.
Okay, well, I didn't expect that because normally Andrew loves everything, and can I just say, on the day he was not as negative. So I think he's had a bit of a think about it.
Yeah.
I hated it, and I hated Prometheus. In fact, I hope Ridley Scott just retire because he's just a giant
Hi,
of
Ridley,
cinema. Hi, Sir Ridley. But the problem is it's just going backwards, and I'm so happy that he got Denis Villeneuve to direct the next Blade Runner
absolutely.
because if Ridley got a hold of it, God knows what would happen. So just generally, I think you know how I feel.
Become the fifth element, wouldn't it?
Well, Fifth Element's a different kind of beast. So I just thought it was really bad. There was a lot of mistakes made early on. I mean, cinematically, like they don't introduce all the characters.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. They didn't, did they?
Not like in Alien. Aliens is the great. Like by the first 10 minutes of Aliens, you know everyone's personality. Here, you didn't know who was getting killed when all the shit hits the fan. It was just really quite diabolically bad. But what we're going to do is, I think you've got our general impression. We're now going to talk about it a little bit more in detail. So, spoiler time. We're going to cut here, and then we're going to come back and tell you what really happened.
So stay tuned.
Okay, we're back. Now we're going to spoil the rest of the film, so I'm assuming you've seen it.
You can spoil this movie?
Can you spoil? There are aliens involved, and everyone pretty much dies. So that's every aliens kind of film. The main thing that you got to know about this one is it's incredibly lazy, like lazy plotting, lazy writing. It's you don't even know half the time who's getting killed. You don't know. Like, it wasn't until later I realized all the people are couples. And that's the interesting thing. They're going on a colony. They're going to reestablish a planet. So when everyone else is getting killed, the other half is getting worried. And you do know that with Danny McBride's character, but with the others, it's not so obvious. The main heroine is Danny Branson, and that's played by Catherine Waterston. Now, if you saw Catherine Waterston in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, she is a charisma vortex. She is the worst actress getting main leads at the moment. I cannot believe she gets any work. It's really shocking. And so when she's the character being Ripley, you just go, why would anyone follow her? She does have some brains. At least she knows, maybe I better go and do some stuff to stay alive. When anyone else just walks into the slaughterhouse, they're so stupid. You know what? You're going to a new planet. You've never been there before. Somehow it's got oxygen, but let's let that one go. Wear a helmet. That's full of air. Soon everyone's falling apart because they're breathing in spores. You'd have to be retarded to go onto a planet and not have it checked out. So anyway, that is just really bad. Can I just say the one good thing, and you do need to watch it if you're into the alien mythos or into these kind of films, Michael Fassbender is a genius.
Yeah, I agree. I think he carried that movie on his shoulders the whole time.
Yeah. So. He is really good. He plays numerous roles. You see him in the prequel, and you see him also playing two different roles. They're kind of different models of the same robot, and that gives you some interesting conversations. The best part of the movie actually is just the conversations between Michael Fassbender and another version of Michael Fassbender, right, talking about the philosophy of creating and, is evil real? That's the best part. You could have like a 20-minute movie which is just called The Fassbender Chronicles. That would be more interesting than this. The film is just really insultingly bad. Looks beautiful.
I think it'll hit a genre of that sort of young audience where they want action. And there's a couple of big scenes in there. In fact, 2 big scenes, aren't there, that are just incredible. It's a bit overkill. I think it's too many. They could have had that one scene, but having the 2 scenes, I think it was a bit too much. But it's going to capture that audience, the 15-year-old kids through to maybe 23, the action stuff, the kind of Michael Bay,
Michael Bay?
Michael Bay, Transformers. I haven't watched any of the movies, but I'm being critiqued.
Now we're insulting Transformer and Alien fans somehow. Look, I do agree though that I think people were desperate for an Alien film with an alien in it, which Prometheus didn't give you, and this does. So I do think it'll make some money, but as you probably know by the time you're watching this, it was opened big on the Friday in America, and then everyone got on their phones and no one turned up Saturday or Sunday because everyone went, this is a pretty bad film. Yeah. And it is. So that's it for this time. We're going to get back together. We're going to try and do this weekly if we can. And we really look forward to people catching up with us on YouTube. And I'm on Twitter under Guru Eden. And Andrew is a bit of a legend.
Review.
Yeah. Tell them all your stuff.
Well, I'm doing skateboard reviews. Look for my channel, Andrew Penman. YouTube, you'll see me. I'm doing reviews on electric skateboards, entry levels at the moment, and sort of like budget brands, and we'll go up to the big ones. So hook into my my YouTube. I'm here as a guest on Eden's channel. This is Eden's channel. This is his what he does. He's a brilliant film reviewer.
Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. We're just going to do film stuff. It'll be pretty good, but Andrew will be here. Yep. And maybe later on I might do some news ones by myself. But to begin with, we're going to do this. And if you have any feedback, you agree, disagree, I love a great film debate. So just get on there and I'd love to talk to you. And that's it.
And subscribe to Eden's channel if you want to. That gets great content, and we'll get at least a weekly vlog. Well, Eden will be with these reviews. So,
okay, that's it. Bye.
And I'm going to cross now to Eden, which is the update on the latest e-news on movies. Well,
Okay, I don't think that was
we
needed.
can cut that out. Yeah, okay.